Welcome to Options Center. It is Thursday, 3/18/21. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. We do technical analysis here at Options Center. And what we do is we go every single morning. We put up our game plan. We go through the ES and multiple time frames so we can get a bird's eye view of what's happening. Then we go over some trade ideas. Okay, so before we get into information, hit the like button, go down to the bottom right-hand corner, hit the logo, subscribe to Options Center. We appreciate you. Okay, let's get into it. We have ES here on the monthly. We have a nice, we're back into the range, but we did barely push out. It looks like we're going to be in a range for a little bit. I'll show you this on the daily. We are looking bullish on the monthly. Let's go down to the weekly. All right, weekly, we just have a pause doji. We'll see what happens. I think that might be how the week ends. We'll see if we start to pull back. Maybe we come back into this range and play around a little bit, but we're holding this 8 MA. We're looking good on the weekly. Going down to the daily, trend is our friend. And here's what I'm talking about. See, I put the purple fuchsia lines here just to show that we are kind of in a range. So until we actually break out of this resistance here and come back and retest it, we have to hold it before we can consider ourselves moving out of this range. I know it's a big range, but all we have to do is follow these. We're on wave 1, 2, and I believe we're on a wave 1 of 3. Okay, so that'd be 1, 2, 3. But in this 3, we have a 5 wave that's going to be 5 minute wave that's going to be in it. Okay, so this is 1. And I believe we're going to have to come back, maybe not that deep, but maybe to the 50, the channel flag breakout area, somewhere around this area for wave 2, and then continue on with our wave 3 of 3. Okay, we have a little bit of divergence with the new high, and that's typical when you're in ranges as well. Let's go down to 65, see what's happening there. All right, put on all these lines on the board. It's very confusing in here. I get that, but these are all levels, very important levels that we deal with. Now, we are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question mark, expanded. I believe that's the end of 3, 4, and then again 3, 4. Now, if you're not familiar with Elliott waves, don't worry about this too much. I do believe we're almost to the end of this. If this is not 5, I believe 5, which would mean this is the end of wave 1, our impulsive wave 1 up. I believe this is the beginning of a correction, and that's what we're looking for today. So hopefully come down to any one of these 38.2. We have an expected move down here that coincides with a support level and also 50%. And it doesn't have to, but the 61.8 is your typical second wave retracement. So if we come down there, that is not abnormal. It's not that we are going to turn extremely bearish all of a sudden. Now we do have this divergence that is building, so hopefully we can make this divergent bearish divergence end by coming back to pull back, and then we can start a fresh new MACD wave up. We did break down. We're back in the bear zone for the MACD. So yeah, I'm looking for a pullback today. Now on that pullback, that's when you start reloading all of those plays that we've been looking at in the past. And I have a few more names for you. Lazr already made its move, but watch this one because, it's just not breaking out from this inverse head and shoulders. So this one, I think, has some room to go, especially when the market turns with it. Abnb, I love this one. You guys know that. I keep mentioning it over and over. This one just came back to tag the expected move. With the market pulling back, it might make its way back to either the trend line from the channel or the 61.8. WAB looks poised. It looks poised to move no matter what the market does, but we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it might be the end of 4. looking to push to wave 5, probably right into resistance, and then pull back on the larger wave 4 to move up for 5. And a trade request, Nvta. Hey, this one looks spectacular. I don't mean good, I mean spectacular. Let's go all the way up to the weekly. We have a wave 1, 2, and working on wave 3 and 4. I believe wave 4 is done. Let's go on the daily, get a little bit closer look. I believe we have a B, C correction already. And now we're starting with impulsive wave 1. So we might have to, let's go down to 65. We might have to just pull back a little bit to get into this one. But look at that. Inverse head and shoulder. Looking good. I'm going to get into this one probably today. And it might be a little bit early, but it's okay. I'm going to get in there with an in-out spread. So if the first wave is done, we'll go from the bottom of wave 1 to the top of wave 1. And it's already retraced 38.2. It might have to come back to retrace a little bit more, but I'm not waiting. So I'll be out in about 30 days, 32 days on this. So there you go. Thanks for joining us here at Options Tender. Good luck trading.